Hi, this is Jethro Jones, host of the Transformative Principal podcast and the Transformative Leadership Summit. I'm so excited to share some teasers with you from the summit coming to you July 31st. Get over to transformativeleadershipsummit.com and sign up for this amazing educational experience. And while you're there, go ahead and get the all-access pass at the special early bird price. Enjoy this teaser with Allison Zmuda.
First of it, we have to take a deep breath and say, this is already true. It's not something that we've just found out. So in our heart of hearts, we know that to be true as classroom teachers. So I think that's the first part of accepting the reality that students generally don't get exactly what they need exactly when they need it. So now the challenge of trying to think hard about breaking what you started describing down. And so when it comes to personalized learning, we do talk about in the book Students at the Center, Ben Akalik and I talk about there are certain elements of personalized learning that we can start paying attention to. So one of the elements is inquiry and idea generation. Having students have much more of an opportunity to imagine and craft questions, or to imagine and craft ideas that are very much grounded in the curriculum goals. So that is an example. Another example is feedback. So to what extent can we provide students actionable, clear feedback for them so that they can continue to grow and refine their thinking, their work, their conclusions, etc. So I'm imagining when you're trying to sort of wrap your mind around personalized learning, that if you can envision a sounding board, right? So when you're thinking about, like, on one end of the sounding board is a very teacher-generated world, right? And that teacher-generated world is, again, incredibly powerful assessment and instructional practice, but the teacher basically is doing it on behalf of the students. On the other side of the sounding board is really a student-driven or student-generated experience. And so the beauty of, again, I'm like little gold balls, the beauty of the sounding board is you're starting to see that you can go incrementally all the way through. It's not only teacher-generated or only student-generated or student-driven. And so the mindset of that is that teachers can continue to play out, when can we move it to more of a student-generated or student-driven space? And when do we need to back it up? And there are certain reasons to back it up. So when you're introducing brand new content or brand new topics, you may need to be in a teacher-generated space for a little bit so that they have a baseline understanding. You also may need to back it off toward teacher-generated for students that are struggling. So there may be certain scaffolds that you may need to continue to place on based on areas where students might get lost. So hopefully those are two concrete examples, inquiry and feedback, to start to say you don't have to treat personalized learning as this whole big mind shift. You can actually start taking a territory that you're reasonably comfortable with and you're pretty good at, and starting to push that one aspect of the sounding board there.